Now, this David and Celeste case is definitely giving things are not always as they may seem. The Los Angeles Police Department's Robbery Homicide Division, RHD, has been diligently investigating the death of Celeste Rivas Hernandez over the past several weeks. At this time, we can confirm that Celeste Rivas Hernandez is deceased and her body was found in the front trunk area of a Tesla belonging to David Berg. The vehicle had been parked at the location from which it was towed for several weeks, so Ms. Rivas Hernandez may have been deceased for several weeks before the discovery of her body. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner has not yet determined the cause or manner of Ms. Rivas Hernandez's death. As such, it remains unclear whether there is any criminal culpability beyond the concealment of her body. RHD is thoroughly examining every aspect of this case to uncover the truth and seek justice for Celeste Rivas Hernandez and her family. Now, Celeste's death certificate still shows her cause of death as deferred, just as it has for weeks, as the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner is still trying to piece together her cause and manner of death. Now, lab tests and toxicology reports will hopefully answer exactly how she passed away. Until then, it remains a death investigation and not a homicide investigation. Now, as you recall, we spoke about their Discord, and back in July of 2024, David and the deleted user spoke about having a kid on the way. The deleted user also had the same ring that Celeste would wear, as well as had David inscribed within her ring finger. According to the medical examiner, Celeste was not pregnant at the time of her passing, and she had not been pregnant a year prior to her passing. So let's dive into this story a little bit more, because things just aren't adding up. Celeste, we know, ran away at least 4 times in 2024, once in February, March, April, and then in May. May is when her family said she went off with David to a movie and she never returned. Now, again, she was 13 years old at the time. Then we have unconfirmed reports that she was seen in June of 2024 at a family function, i.e. a cookout. And now there's confirmed reports coming from TMZ that she was actually at home in September of last year. So I'm turning the music off so it will not be a copyright strike. But according to TMZ, this video was 1 day after Celeste's 14th birthday, and she was home. This is September 8th, 2024. Let's take a listen now.
Let me talk real quick, okay? You gonna let me talk?
I ain't gonna let you talk.
No, you ain't gonna let me talk. Why you not gonna let me talk? You tripping.
I ain't tripping.
Nah, you tripping. How about you ain't tripping? You gonna let a woman talk? Alright, I'm not gonna let your woman talk.
You need to go home. Seriously.
I'm not Mexican. I'm out the door and you tripping.
Oh my god.
Nah, because you tripping. Move this out of here.
You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. You better get over there. Get your over there, little girl.
I'm over here, stupid.
Go there, little girl. You ain't gonna do shit. Go.
So according to TMZ, Celeste Rivas went home to visit family in Lake Elsinore, California. I'm not sure how you come and visit when you're only 14 years old at the time and was 13 when you left. This was exactly 1 year before her body was found in David's Tesla. That's what the new video of her arguing with her parents' neighbors seemed to show. Celeste leaves and comes back way too often, and with them knowing she has a boyfriend named David, and everyone else online knows who this David is, why don't we know this little girl's whereabouts? This whole story about her going off to the movies with him in May and never being seen again is obviously not the truth. She was seen again in June and then again in September. When Celeste was going off on these people in the video, she was going off on a neighbor for their kids pranking her family's home, playing pretty much knock and run on the door. This is just not giving missing child when her boyfriend comes to the home to pick her up, and you know exactly who her boyfriend is, what type of car he has, and the cops never arrested this man? Okay.
It's not like it was unknown where this missing runaway was. How did it go unchecked? How did no one knock on the David's door that she went to the movie with and say, she's 13?
Spanish. Anakin speaks Spanish, and you talked to her.
Yeah.
What we reported was the last time the family saw her was March of
April.
2024.
So I never got a specific month from her. All I know is that she said that she hadn't seen her for a couple of years until news of her death.
A couple of
Well, it
years.
certainly wasn't a
Till the
couple of
news.
years because
Well,
we
because
know she was there in April.
If she was right
early
next, right, the
2024.
mother next to her house.
If it was September, it was less than a year.
Well, certainly at that point it's less than a
Well,
year.
about a year. Yeah.
What's really striking about this incident, though, is it is exactly 1 year before the body was discovered in.
Something about this situation is not making sense. Celeste was just with her family last year. She was at her parents' house September of last year arguing with the neighbor, so I'm not sure why her mother would say she hasn't seen her in years.
How did you meet Celeste?
Through a friend.
Tell me how that whole relationship started.
She was, I guess she liked me or she was looking for someone, and yeah, we started talking.
And what school was this in?
Lakeland Village.
Was she sweet? Was she kind? Was she bubbly? What do you remember about her?
She was really kind, and she said she wanted something serious.
And how old were you when you met her?
13 or 14.
So at what point did you feel, or did you hear from Celeste that there were problems at home?
She said how her mom didn't treat her well or whatever, and she didn't like where she was at.
Did she talk at all about her relationship with her parents?
Kind of. She just said they were mean or whatever. She didn't like them.
And then you guys broke up, and the next thing you know, you find out that she's involved with this internet sensation, David.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna happen, like, at all, because like she was always like so happy and stuff.
What is your last memory that you have of Celeste?
We were at PE, and she told me and my friend that she was running away, and she said it was because of her parents, and she was like joking about it, and she was like happy, like joking like she always was, and like it didn't seem real because like she was like playing around, joking about it, and the next day she wasn't at school, and like that's the last time I saw her.
Did it break your heart that you were not going to be with her, or did you feel upset about losing the relationship?
Not really. It was kind of clear that we're like better as friends, but it was kind of sad that I wasn't able to like say goodbye or like see how she was doing like when she ran away.
What was your reaction when you saw the breaking news that they had found your ex-girlfriend's body in the trunk of his car?
My heart dropped. I was like, I don't know. I just couldn't believe it. I kind of had a feeling when I saw like the first thing. I was like, what if it is her? But I just like brushed it off. But when I saw it really was her, I was like, damn, I really knew.
So let me just make sure I'm understanding this correctly. You had seen the news out of Los Angeles that a body was found in his car.
Yeah.
And you immediately had a sinister thought about Celeste?
Yeah, because one of my friends told me.
Were you at home with your mom when they identified Celeste and you saw it all over the news? Can you remember that moment for us?
Cool. And then like she just like showed me, and like I took a picture of it and I sent it to one of my friends, and he's like, yeah, I saw it too, it's crazy. And I just couldn't believe it.
So this has been the talk of the school?
Yeah.
So when she went missing in 2024, some of her friends and family knew, like they knew about David or whatever, and somebody. So there's like a language barrier with the mom does not speak English, and the dad is not in the country, and so somebody was helping them. Somebody is very close to the family and like Elsinore and knows all of them, and wrote a letter kind of on their behalf. And it was an email letter. It was sent to Josh and a family member of Josh and some other people, and basically said, we know that she's with him. I don't think they knew the like address at the time, but they knew she's with him, and that they included the missing persons flyer. She's a missing person. She's 12 or 13 at that time, and the next I think it was the next day or the day after, she showed up. She just showed up on her own back home.
So David's manager, Josh Marshall, who was renting the home that David was staying in his name, responded to this video and said this video is false and the person is misinformed. This is the only time I'll speak on this matter for now. This has been a tough time for my family as I am a father of 3 children. I receive no emails and I'm no one's roommate. I live full-time at home with my wife and kids. My daughter is 14 and this news is affecting so many lives. I never received any emails. I have zero knowledge of anything and I don't live in California. Also, I work remotely 95% of the time and my job doesn't require me to have much interaction with any of my clients / David, as there are many others that work with him on a day-to-day capacity, not me. This news is tragic for so many and for her family. I hope the proper authorities get to the bottom of it soon. Let me remind people a lot of this is speculation and alleged. In the meantime, I am with my family helping them emotionally get through the news of this tragedy. Please report on factual information. Josh Marshall. Now we have new information on why David's mother, Colleen, was more than likely seen at a Texas pawn and pew-pew shop carrying an instruction manual for an AR-15 semi-automatic pew-pew. Just 10 days after Celeste Rivas' body was found in the back of David's Tesla, cops walked up to David's homestead home with pew-pews drawn. After a 911 caller claimed they heard gunshots outside the home and a woman screaming and someone had passed away. The cops knocked and David's parents answered, looking very stunned and very confused. Take a look at this.
I'll go out wide and keep you covered. You want to tap the door? Just wait for me, because I'm going to keep you covered. Go ahead. I got you covered. Come right here. There's too many windows. Here, knock on the door. We got a phone call from here saying that somebody was dead. What? Is there somebody else that lives on this property that has your address? What's your address? That's it. That's it. That's what I actually got. We got an address. There was a gunshot and a woman screamed. What? I'm serious. That's why we came up here like this, because and then they talked to the caller. Whoever they were talking to said that there's a person dead. No sir. No sir. Knock on the door. We need to talk to him. We ain't got time for this.
Ma'am, we got to figure out what's going on so we can leave, okay?
Very advised. We made contact. They said nothing happened here. She shut the door. Now she's calling 911.
That's clear. We haven't received a call.
I believe she's going to be in the process.
Go ahead, give him a call if you want to verify it. Okay.
Alright, she's calling you now. There's more that went on.
Can you repeat, sir? Broken traffic.
Huh? That's not normal activity. If you were at the wrong address, they'd be concerned about somebody else. Like really? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they'd be trying to help.
Tinder 42, sir?
Sorry to bother you, but somebody called and said there was something. I mean, there was a person that, where they called on themselves. You know what I mean? It was like, hey, there's somebody dead.
Someone's dead. Yeah.
That's why we had to take caution, you know what I mean? Wasn't trying to scare y'all, just. This house is way off the roadway.
So you just opened the gate and came in?
Yes, ma'am. I'll put it back. I have a gate just like it.
I can get trying to get to my country.
Yeah, when it's something like this, when they say somebody's dead, their life matters more than, you know what I mean? I didn't damage your gate. I just opened it. Ah, it ain't on their phone.
And this is not a Texas.
Yeah, it's an out-of-state number.
Someone's messing with us.
But it would pinged here though, because wherever they call from, it pings and sends it to dispatch.
What the what?
So like whenever you call 911, wherever you are, it sends like a ping that's how they know the address.
And this address came up to this number?
Yes, ma'am. That's where he was. County to engine 42.
So is there somebody on my property?
It could be. We'll check the property for you. Yes, please. So we'll ride around. If you can give me a layout, how's the property? Like, does it go further? Like,
no, it doesn't go any further back. It's right here, and then it goes
follow the fence. There was a gate here, and the fence around. Just around the fence.
Well, him and I will ride around and check, and then we'll leave. You know?
Yeah. Okay. So that was a false alarm. You see, I don't like this kind of thing. So if I really do have an emergency, then
yeah.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry.
If you do have an emergency, you know we're going to be here.
Okay.
We're going to get here.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Thank you, Jennifer.
So obviously mama had to go and get protection because of swatting calls made to the home. Obviously that could have gotten them hurt. We are going to keep you up to date with this never-ending story. What I need to do is hear from you. What do you think about everything going on in this David case? Leave a comment, and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye. As always, thanks for watching, but before you go, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of our new episodes.